core compression, standing hip flexion, single leg straddle, lift-offs. The standing hip flexor single leg straddle lift-off helps build strength in movements like straddle L-sits, straddle toaster bar, and press to handstand. It also helps to increase flexibility in movements like pikes and pancakes. To perform this exercise, you'll need an elevated surface to place one foot on. As hip flexor strength and hamstring flexibility increase, you'll be able to increase the height of the elevation. You want to find a height that allows you to lift the foot roughly 10 to 20 centimeters above the elevation during the lift-offs. Over time, you want to work towards having the working leg parallel to the floor or higher. Place the elevated surface next to a solid upright surface. You will start by holding onto the solid upright surface with the hand on the same side as the working leg. Place the working leg on top of the elevated surface at a roughly 45 to 55 degree angle away from your midline. This angle should represent your seated straddle position. If you have good hip abduction, you can go wider. Aim to square the shoulders and hips so you're facing forward. Hold the upright support with a firm grip, as you can use the hand to help assist the movement. Next, contract the quads and glutes of the standing leg to keep it straight. We often bend the knee of the standing leg to increase the height of the leg lift, but this is cheating the movement and it doesn't help us isolate the hip flexor muscles, which is the whole point of the exercise. You also want to keep the working leg straight, so contract the quads and point the toes. Start each rep by pulling the upper leg bone of the working leg into the back of the hip capsule. Try to suck your belly button in towards your spine and drag the foot back towards the body. This allows you to contract the deep hip flexor muscles and targets them in lifting the leg. Next, lift the leg off the elevated surface as high as you can, while, you guessed it, keeping both legs straight. It can be helpful to push down with the supporting arm to create more stability and tension in the body. Hold the top of the leg lift for the prescribed time before slowly lowering the foot back to the elevated surface. Your pancake flexibility will dictate the height of your leg lift, so keep working on your flexibility to improve this exercise. The straddle leg lifts can be performed for repetitions, isometric holds, or a combination of the two. 5 to 6 reps with a 3 to 5 second hold at the top of each leg lift is a good starting point for most people. If you struggle with this, you might like to try the core compression, standing hip flexor, single leg straddle, leg extensions for a phase or two before returning to this exercise. As always, give it a try and see how you go. If you've got questions, please leave them in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.